out and about with Cliff and Sal, and we've come up to Dartmoor for a lovely view of Widdicombe down below us, and can only see about 100 yards. So we're going to have a cup of coffee instead. Isn't that right, darling?
We are indeed.
I come downwind and it's not as buffety. Yeah, there's a nice tor just up there. Widdicombe's just down in the valley here, and Haytor's just over there, and yeah, we're going to have a cup of coffee. So we finally got out the van, guys. Our insides are nice and warm with a cup of coffee and several custard creams.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. And we thought we'd wander up to this little outcrop of rocks, granite tor, and the mist is receding a little bit now, which is nice. Oh look, we can just see down in the valley, look, those few houses, that's Widdicombe in the moor. I can see the church just there. Of course, Widdicombe in the moor, made famous by the old, what's it called? Not Tom Cobley. Oh, it is Uncle. What's it? Yeah, but Uncle Tom Cobley and all. Yeah, but made famous by the song Uncle Tom Cobley and all. And once a year they have a fair down there, and it's absolutely manic with holiday makers. Anyway, we're taking this gentle incline up to the tor, and there's one of the many car parks. That over there in the mist is clearing's Bonehill Copse. No, beg your pardon. That in the mist there just clearing is Bonehill Rocks, and there's just by our van in the distance there's a pile of rocks, and up above there's more rocks, and there's a lovely cave if you need to shelter. And just over there in the mist, I very much doubt you can see it, is what's it called? Mine's gone blank. Nothing like a script, is there? I hear a horse. What's those rocks called, darling? What's the rocks called over there? Oh, of course it is, Hound Tor. Hound Tor. Probably named so called after the Hound of the Baskervilles, perhaps. There's a lovely little medieval village down below, just the foundations. Because once upon a time, all this was covered in oak woodland, millennia ago. I heard a horse over there somewhere. Yeah, clip-clopping. The thing is with the moors, and what's that tor over there called? No, Haytor's over there. That's the one that we nearly walked up this morning.
Right, so I have got a map.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually put right.
Yeah, I'll put on the screen what that tor is. The thing is with walking on the moors, down in the valley there's no mist. There's no sun, but there's no mist. But you come up on the moors and it's like this, about 10 mile an hour easterly, and easterly's quite a cold wind, so you know, it's got to wrap up. But the weather can be very different. It could be like this down in the valleys, you get up here and it's blue sky. So as long as you dress for the conditions, every day's a good day for walking on the moors. And the heather's gone over now, so it's lost all its yellow and purple colours. Right, we'll get up the top there and I'll talk to you in a minute. Unless you want to say something.
No.
Okay. You said enough. How many hats you got on there?
Enough.
Got, oh, two. I thought you had 3 hats.
No.
Alright. Got your gloves though.
Cool. I'm prepared.
Yeah, yeah. Right, see you in a minute. Should we go and say hello? They'll all jump up and run away. They're not particularly tame. I don't know anyone's ever been gored by a sheep though. They spotted us. Funny that, they got brown heads, look. They got brown heads and legs, well that one over there has. Coats are growing back now. Oh, it's going to scratch his nose. Dartmoor consists of, I think it's 365 square miles of open moor. Some of it's reserved for the British Army to train on. This all used to be underwater as well, millennia ago, and it's all like sea creatures in the rock. Creatures. Oh, a little bit stretched then. Oh, I can see a little bit more now. It's clearing a little bit. Get a feel for it. Sal loves it up here. Solitude. Ooh. Watch your step. Pay yourself a decent pair of walking boots with your ankles strapped up. Just follow along like a good husband. You're going to climb up. Look at the strata here, how it's been laid down. I think it's volcanic. Some hikers, young couple, that was us 40 years ago. We used to say, oh, look at that old couple, that would be us one day. I hope we're fit enough to still walk out over. And here we are, although we're not old. Should we climb up this side? Oh, cliff. Hoop. Hoop. Getting up's the easy bit. Look at that, amazing, isn't it? Quite interested in geology actually. Don't know much about it, but it's sort of fascinating, isn't it? I'll snap a picture for the community tab. You going to give me a wave? Okay. Well done, you made it.
Just about.
I wonder what kept you.
My legs aren't that long.
No.
Get up.
No.
Probably an easier route over there.
Yeah, we'll go down that way.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the rock thing.
This is the way we should have come up, I think. Yeah.
Get my leg up there. Look, it looks really
Right, where do you want to go now? Do you want to wander over to those?
tall. We'll see what's around.
Okay. It's only what, quarter of a mile? Look at a flock of birds.
Once you watch slow and steady.
Slow and steady will get you there.
Well, from my point of view.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that geology. I think I did read actually somewhere that the whole of Dartmoor is a super volcano. That, you know, hope it doesn't erupt. Ah, here we are. So we were over there just now. Pretty easy stroll. This was the one I was thinking of with the channel down the middle of the rocks. No, it's a miniature hound tour, isn't it? They do a race, well, sort of a race. It's an endurance once a year called 10 Tours, Dartmoor 10 Tours. And I think you can walk either a 50-mile, probably 40 and 20 and 10, I'm not sure, depending on the age group. Schools practice for it. And so it's, as it says, 10 tours, so you've got to walk 10 tours, and I don't think this would count as free. It's rather close together, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure it would, but...
Do you want to wander down to those? Yeah,
We should stop then.
go and have a look at the ponies. Mist is lifting now, we can see half a mile probably, might even be 2 miles. We've wandered over these moors for decades now, so we know them pretty well. People come up sometimes and get lost, and sometimes they set fire accidentally, sometimes, other times deliberately, to clear the gorse back, and this has all been, if you look closely at the gorse, it's burnt. They're all sort of burnt, but it only controls it, and then it all springs up again because the roots are damaged. But I think they call it swaling, don't they? Swaling, yeah. So it's controlled, but they have fire breaks carved into the, like over there, look, you can see sort of smooth areas. They're fire breaks to stop it spreading if it should get caught alight. But we have seen it, and the stuff goes up. It's like tinder dry, and the flames are like 20 foot high at least, roaring flames. It's quite amazing.
It's scary.
Well, it's scary if you're upwind.
Scary.
Yeah, if it's coming your way, you better run away pretty fast too. We plan to put up loads of walks and what have you, so if you're interested in following along, or it brings back memories for you when you did walk yourself, or you want somewhere to go, hit that subscribe button and we'll see what we do in the future. In fact, if you've got an idea that you'd like us to go and visit, then suggest it down below and we'll see if we can schedule it in. Yeah. Should we trot along with that chap?
Yeah.
Do you think he could go as fast as us?
Oh, I don't know.
So you call these ponies more than horses, wouldn't you? I don't know. I'm not a horsey bloke. I think that one is going to come across us. You shouldn't feed these. You can give them carrots, I think, can't you?
Well, you shouldn't feed ponies at all.
No.
And they are wild after all.
Yeah. Nothing to eat. Hello. Hello. should have brought a brush up. Could put a ribbon in your hair. He thought we were going to feed him. There's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it should be the posters or encourages them towards human beings.
Oh yes, encourages them onto the road.
To the road.
So there's a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit over the moor, and when the conditions are like this, you'd be crazy to drive at 40. The thing is, people use the moors as a commute if they live the other side, and so they sort of drive a bit too quick, and animals get killed, unfortunately, or badly injured, which is even worse.
Sometimes if you can't get out to the moors, or if I can't get out to the moors, and I'm not been feeling too good, then I like to look at pictures of other people's walks that have been on the moors.
Because there's Facebook groups, isn't there?
There's a Facebook group, and they put pictures and videos, lots of people, and just makes you feel like you've been, even if you haven't.
Yeah, yeah. Perhaps we ought to post these videos up on the Facebook group. Link to them. It's not a bad idea. Anyway, we're here now. Look at that. So we were there. Now we're here. Walking back, we're going to be blowing into the wind. So I doubt I'll do much filming unless I put a music over the top. Depends if the battery lasts. Oh, we've got a good view of the valley here. What you find in the summertime, there's very little shelter, and it can get really this way. It can get almost busy. It's certainly more popular now than it has ever been. When we used to come up as teenagers, you might see another person a mile away, but now on the popular spots you might struggle to park, because it is a lovely place to come. Let me come on there. Oh, I hear voices. So where's Widdicombe gone? It's in the mist again. You can't see the church because it's granite, but I can see it. It's just to the right of those little white houses in the distance. That square field. Yeah, it's great to come up here when it's raining as well. There's the horses. No, in fact, there's the horses we passed. There's a nice white one there. Sometimes you see a herd of white horses. Probably the one that Lady Godiva rode naked on through the streets of Widdicombe. That was Lady Godiva, wasn't it? Wasn't Lady Sally, was it?
No, definitely not.
Should we sneak through here?
Did she ride through Widdicombe?
Yeah, yeah, with her long straggly hair to cover up her modesty. Somewhere to go if it's raining hard. Hi folks. That farm down there. Somewhere to live.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, big place. Yes, if there's anyone watching who's a multi-millionaire that wants to leave us some money, we can buy one of these lovely places. There are farms dotted around, but they are farms. The odd private house. Amazing. Because on a sunny day you can see on the horizon, you can see the aerial mast over at Princetown. Princetown, of course, is where Dartmoor prison is, which is a bit foreboding. And that's what? How many miles away? 10? 10 miles? Maybe 15. But you can see there's a big radio mast on top of the hill, and you can pinpoints it precisely. It's an hour drive slowly, yeah. So maybe more than, but we are on the moors. We've gone 10 miles already. The fire going down in the woods there. This is Piltor, and we're walking back up to where we were just now, which is Top Tor. How do I know this? How do I know this, darling?
Because you just asked someone.
Yeah, I asked somebody with a map.
As our maps in the van.
Yeah, our maps in the van. We didn't do any research before we came out
No.
for you. Yeah. But it's a nice family, very nice family. They offered us a cup of tea, which we politely declined because we've just had a nice coffee in the van. We're going back for lunch now, so that'll be nice as well. Looks like the mist might be coming down again. I'll put you back on my head and you can see it. Do I sound slightly out of breath?
Yes.
I was going to say slurring then, but what the other thing you find when it's actually wintry is your jaw, you can't speak, and I guess that's when I'm going to put music over or overdub it so I sound coherent. I was going to say normal, but
Yeah.
right, let's turn that around. Yeah, the mist is causing a little bit of, well, I wouldn't call it drizzle. What would you call it? Mizzle. Mizzle, I think they call it, don't they? Mist and drizzle combined is mizzle, made up word. Funny how the ladies wear pink coats. Red, I've noticed that before.
That's so we can be spotted if we're lost.
Trouble is, you see sort of 20 pink coats. Now, which one's my wife? Yeah, so a month ago, or maybe 6 weeks, this would have been all green and healthy, but come the winter it all dies back, of course, as things do. So, and probably in another month it'll be completely gone. But the heather has got some vicious thorns on it. Oh, vicious, you don't play with these. Do you?
No, you don't know. What can I hear over there?
I think it was a motorbike actually.
Oh, was it?
I thought it was a velociraptor, and then I thought, no, I think it's a moped. There she is, look. Ooh! Ooh! That's not my wife, some sort of nutcase. Right, we're coming on top of the hill now, so we're coming into the wind, which isn't as bad as it sounds, because I'm walking at sort of 3 or 4 miles an hour, and the wind is not much, 5 or 6 tops. Yeah, it's coming in now, so we're parked down there somewhere. Yeah, I love the way the grass grows on top of some of the tors. The animals go up there, and of course they fertilise it. I sounded Devonshire then, didn't I? They fertilise it. They fertilise it, my handsome, if you get my meaning. Right, let's wander back to that tor, and then down the hill we'll be back at the van. So I'll sign off here, guys, because it's not much to look at apart from Sal, of course. And oh, see, now that she's lost, you can walk down that way. I'm walking back to the see, the other thing, and this isn't being sexist, men have an inbuilt compass. I know that's north. No, the reason is When we came up, the wind was blowing from behind. So now we're walking into wind, so we've got to be walking back to the van. So we walk that way, we're walking crosswind, which isn't going to take you to the van, is it? And it's the same if it was sunny. We walk up and the sun might be on our right, we walk back, the sun needs to be on our left, assuming we haven't been there all day, of course, because it's going to be on the other side anyway.
I thought these sheep were the cars in the car park.
There were no sheep in the car park, and as you see, they're moving. There's a black one there, look. There we are then, guys. You can see my reflection. It's a nice long walk. Well, not that long, long enough. Sal's just taken off her poo-strewn shoes, and I will do the same.
Thanks for watching, you guys. No,
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bless her, she did her best.